Hello, welcome back to another episode of Mav. Right now I'm in the lovely state of Montana. Just spent the morning grabbing some breakfast with my buddy Dave, sleeping in the back of the truck, and we're right on the Fort Peck Reservoir right now. Usually some great lake trout fishing, but we fished all day yesterday for lake trout and didn't even have a nibble. Today we're back at it again. Hopefully gonna catch a lake trout, but if not, we're gonna try to have to change up some species. There's giant walleyes in here. Really fat walleyes in here, and I don't know, there's a lot of other different kinds of fish in here. What else could we catch? Pike, smallmouth, rainbow trout, kokanee, drum, salmon,
rainbows, browns, brook trout,
yeah, all sorts of stuff.
Crappie, bluegills, green or yellow perch, catfish, two kinds of catfish, yellow bullheads, sturgeon.
Are you just listing off fish species
bass
now? You know that those are in
they're
here?
all in here. I read it yesterday when I was down at the marine, or 2 days ago.
You find it on the internet?
No,
you can't trust everything you find on the internet. Which means you can't trust this. So, for those of you guys that don't know Dave, when I first met him, I rolled into a small town in Montana, a little fly fishing town, and stumbled into his bar. And he was a subscriber to the channel. I only had like 15,000 people watching my videos at that time, which it's grown since then, but I'm still, it's just funny how things work. We're at the Fort Peck Reservoir. Oh, you can't really see it there, but that's the reservoir. So we just grabbed some breakfast. It's about 9 o'clock right now, and we're gonna go try to catch some fish. We fished all day yesterday without any bites. Dave and I have both been sleeping in our cars. The hope is high, the motivation to catch a fish is high, but we've been let down yesterday. We were let down. Usually when you come out here, lake trout are like the fallback. Like, it's so easy to catch a lake trout apparently here that it's the fallback. Apparently not when I'm here. Apparently they all go away. So
they're in hibernation.
Yeah. We seriously fished all day yesterday for we fished for like 7 hours yesterday with maybe a bite. I got excited that I had a chase on my graph.
Yeah, that was pretty wild.
It doesn't get much more perfect than that. OCD is happy today. All right, guys, so what Dave and I are doing right now is we're trolling around, looking at side imaging and looking at sonar. We're trying to mark fish on the bottom, and then we're just using the trolling motor and spot locking in the spot and like fan casting out. We're using jigging lures like this, jigging wrap, just fan casting all around. So we just mark some more fish. We're gonna see if we can catch one. Really? What is your problem? Oh my god, did I really just... Oh my god, dude. Oh my... Alright, folks. Time to come clean. This trolling motor has been an issue for me for a little while. As you can see, I've got a cable that runs all the way down here, and I have a transducer on here. The reason that this is on here was because the transducer that's built into the trolling motor actually fried 2 of my units right when I bought it. So the company that makes this trolling motor sent this cabled one out to me as a temporary fix, and it's just kind of stayed on the boat ever since. Wasn't really too happy about it, but I kind of made do. Never really had an issue with it until this trip. This cable started getting kind of loose on here, and so whenever I deploy my trolling motor, let's see if it does it right now. So see how this cable's coming down and it's getting right in there? This cable would actually rest where that trolling motor comes down. So the cable would come down and go right there, and it would sit like that. And it was kind of jerking my chain a little bit. You know, I'm lifting this thing up, putting it down like 10 or 15 times a day at least. Well, actually, no, more than that, like 30 times a day. And it's doing that, okay? So I'm getting upset about this cable. So I move it like that, out of the way, and I'm like, oh, good solution for that. We're gonna tuck it up, and there's a little knob here, so I put it around the knob like that. Now, when I put this thing in spot lock, this head free turns. So this cable actually got wrapped around here and made my trolling motor so it couldn't move anymore. Now you think that there'd be like a fuse or something that would blow because this thing can't turn anymore, or would like shut off. But no, it just burned the entire main board of the motor, and look, I can't turn my trolling motor anymore unless I do this. So I don't have an anchor, I don't have turning in my remote, I don't have turning on my app. Dave and I are just kind of SOL out here. So it's a Saturday. The only place that's open right now is like 300 miles away. The local place is over 50 miles away and isn't open until Monday morning at 8. So, and I doubt they have the part. So it really stinks. So I've been spending like the last half hour just kind of sitting in my sorrows, calling people, trying to figure out if I can get something fixed. But it's not looking like that's going to happen today or tomorrow, and maybe not even on Monday. So luckily it's nice out. There's not too much wind blowing us around, or else I'd have to use the manual anchor. But we're just going to try to drift fish and see if we can catch a walleye. Just goes to show you, like, if you have fancy equipment, it's Murphy's Law. Anything that can go wrong will go wrong. Don't always bank on your fancy equipment. I think I'm kind of second guessing my my trolling motor choice. So see what happens in the future. But man, hopefully we can catch some fish without this equipment. Fish.
Nice.
Oh, this is a big one. He's staying deep. I can't even move his head, dude.
There's 30s out here, buddy. Get him, buddy.
This feels really big. Like, it feels really big.
Good.
Dude, this feels huge.
What's your pet personal best walleye so far?
29.5.
Yeah. If you break it today, you'll be a happy sucker that you...
Yeah, this is the first bite we've had all day. It's like
the
6.
first real hookup, yeah.
Yeah. Oh my.
Yep.
Oh man.
Okay, ready?
Yep. Oh, nope.
Oh.
All right. Nope. That's a huge walleye. Oh! Oh yes, yes. Yes.
Yeah.
That's 30.
Oh yeah.
No doubt about that.
Easy, buddy. That's 14 pounds, probably 13, 14.
Oh man.
Okay. Oh my.
Here's my hand for size. This fish is ginormous, dude. All right, I'm not keeping that for sure.
No.
But
We got to get a lot of pictures.
Can you hang him over the side of the boat? I'm gonna open my bail here.
Yeah, here, lift.
Well, I just looked at my GoPro footage, guys, and I just realized, like, me putting the walleye in the live well at the beginning and like putting it back in the water and like getting Dave's smallmouth is all in time-lapse mode. I had this thing on top of my head so like I couldn't see what mode it was in, and it was so hectic. But what essentially happened is I got that walleye, had it over the side of the boat. Dave hooked up. In panic mode, I turned on the aerator and threw that walleye in the live well really quick. And then Dave caught the smallmouth, released it. I went to release the walleye, and it went down right away. It like kicked off really fast. And then within like a couple minutes, it came up to the top of the water, and we actually netted it right in front of the boat. So I don't know. I don't have time to watch the footage and see like what all got caught, but I just want to be like straight up honest with what just happened. By no means did I had no plans of keeping that fish. I didn't want to, but I also don't want to waste a fish that's gonna die anyway. So it could have been hooked really deep in the gills. I don't know. It was bleeding, and it is what it is. We're gonna eat it.
All right, Mav's hooked up with another big one.
Oh, I saw him. He's not that big. Oh, it's a smallmouth. Oh, it's a drum.
It's a big old drum.
Oh,
Drum
man.
catch and cook.
Ugh.
Have you ever eaten one?
No.
I don't. Somebody said they taste good.
Can you lip him?
Yeah, they got no teeth.
He's hard to frickin' handle.
Like a halibut and cod.
Yeah.
You go on the Japanese boats. I got one.
Oh yeah? Oh yeah, that's a pig too, huh?
That's a perfect eater. Perfect eater. That's 18.
Congrats on your fish.
16, 18, something like that.
There you go.
Nice. There we go. Just when I was getting to be like, oh, I don't know if I gotta catch up with Mav now.
All right. We haven't weighed anything yet, so might as well break out the scale, hey?
Ugh.
Like 9 pounds, probably.
8.99, 8.95, 8.88.
It's lost some weight because of the blood. It's been bleeding out, but look at the gut. All right. Well, we're gonna go inside now. We've caught, what, you like 5 fish today? Yeah, 5 fish.
7 or
7?
6. You got 4 and I got 2.
Okay, so 6. We ended up with 6 fish. This one being the biggest, and my new PB walleye. Fortunately, it died on us, but We're gonna go in and cook them up right now and make it all worth it. So, thanks, buddy. Good, good.
I almost forget to and around.
So then I always come in.
Yeah.
Wasn't the most perfect fillet, I guess. All right, take a look at that fillet. It's insane. We did bleed this fish out, but I mean, it's so big that there's still even some blood left on the back there. Hopefully that doesn't affect the flavor too much, but that's what walleye are known for, is some nice white flaky meat. Perfect. It's way nicer. Thanks, old girl. Found this in a local grocery store. It's tempura style onion ring batter mix, but it's the only tempura mix I could find in like a general grocery store, so we're gonna try it out. Who knows? Make with onions. Make with fish. Oops! 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 I want to reiterate like how important it is to not keep big fish. By no means did I want to keep this walleye, but you know, we tried our best to release it, and it is what it is. Like, we're gonna eat it. It's not gonna go to waste. But don't go into fisheries, and I don't like going into fisheries and taking fish that big. Do what you want to do, but I believe in like sustainable fishing and letting people come back and enjoy fish like that. This lake is capable of, you can catch 34 inches out here. 32s aren't uncommon, so I don't feel too bad, but we did what we could at the end of the day. But anyway, let's get this fish in there. That one's good. Here you go, Ma. You want to eat some fish?
Well, that's coarse sea salt.
Yeah.
I thought that was a grinder. I didn't really look at it very close. All right.
What do you think? It's pretty good.
The texture on the cheeks is like a scallop, so the muscle runs up and down, and it's just like it looks like a scallop, and the same texture as a scallop, but yet with the walleye taste, and that sweet chili sauce is, oh,
It's lights out.
lights out. Oh man.
So the guys inside, I'm up here with some buddies, and we're obviously, there's a fancy bass boat behind me, and they're staying in the lodge, but they don't have enough beds, so I've been sleeping in my truck. But they just made some Cajun shore lunch, and I think I like this batter better, and Dave just said so too. So.
Oh yeah. I mean, it's not that I don't like spicy, but oh no, I like that little tiny bit of spice.
Well, it
but
wasn't
the
like
sweet
crunchy
is
either.
better. No, it wasn't.
It's kind of like soggy.
Good night.
Hey, good day. We made a good day out of a bad day.
Yes, absolutely. Absolutely, that was
For
not bad.
for this thing crapping the bed on us today, we made out all right.
Yep.
I mean, that's kind of what you have to do when you're doing this stuff. You got to roll with the punches. I mean, you can have some fancy gear, whatever, and stuff goes wrong. So, feels good. Heck yeah. Pretty dang successful day. Successful end to a stressful day. Sometimes you gotta roll with the punches, I guess. Catching a PB walleye, pretty awesome day. Getting to spend it with good buddies and enjoying some good food and good company means a lot. So, I'm feeling really grateful for how things ended up today. I mean, it sucks that the trolling motor went, but it is what it is, and things that can break will break. I don't know, that's all I really got. So I'm super thankful that Dave could come up and enjoy some time in the boat. He's a good dude, got got to experience him host me at his place, so it's just nice to be able to show him around and make some memories. And it's good to see some buddies from home and not a home state. Sometimes you just gotta push through it, I guess. If you guys are going through something right now that's tough, just push through it. Going through a broken trolling motor, a breakup, parents that don't see eye to eye with you, just push through it and maybe you'll catch your PB. But hopefully it doesn't die on you. Alright, well, thank you guys, each and every one of you, for taking some time out of your day and tuning into this episode. It's been a great year and a half so far, and I really appreciate each and every one of you for watching my videos. Who knew that a kid from Minnesota that sleeps in a pickup truck and is like one payment away from being homeless is making it on YouTube now, so can't say thanks enough. Well, I'm tired. Should be getting to bed. But my name's Mavrik. You know the drill. Till next time, just keep on trucking.